What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's a really good Friday today here at Near 39. Matty T in the building. Just want to let you know that I'm still here, still around. It's been a while, but hey, a lot of things have been going on lately. So yeah, here with Mickey.
What's happening, dude?
What's up? What's up?
Dude, I gotta compliment you right away on your kicks. I see you're wearing some fresh gear today.
Thank you, Frank Ocean. Channel Orange Air Max 1s. You know, shout out to One Direction. Not really, but yeah.
Going to the pyramid tonight.
Hopefully, maybe.
Are you going to the pyramid tonight?
It's a possibility I might not, because it might be a long night at the shop, because you know it's the weekend.
I
gotta
feel
be
you.
here for our customers. Gotta hold it down for Pasadena. Maybe next week. But yeah. Other than that, you know, it's another Friday.
I dig it. Well, dude, let me ask you a question real quick. All right. This is something I always wanted to see happen, and with Expendables 2, there was a potential that didn't happen. So tell me what you would think about this. A movie with Van Damme and Steven Seagal together.
That'd kind of be crazy. Like, if they're on the same team, you got like Jean-Claude Van Damme with like, you know, his like Street Fighter-esque like Bloodsport, you know, gnarly roundhouse kicks and mad like, you know, crazy flexibility. And you got the infamous signature Steven Seagal neck snaps.
Yes.
Straight up when he goes behind somebody, just snapping guys' necks, like no questions asked, just doing work.
That's what. Now, what would you want? Do you want an in-shape Steven Seagal, like above the law Steven Seagal, or do you want more of the current day A&E Steven Seagal?
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna be like, I'd kind of be down with like the new gen, like, you know, A&E version where like
hardcore
like, the sheriff's outfit, just straight up just like, you know what I mean? He's like, you know, like straight up like no man's land, like under no man's like kind of like law type of thing, where like he's just like, you know, he has a sheriff's uniform, but he's not the sheriff. You know, he's off duty. He's just stuck with the uniform type of thing.
He's just. You think that stuff's for real, by the way? Do you think he's like really out there being a sheriff and like arresting people?
I think, yeah, like he did like go about like being like a professional like lawman.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, that's dope, because honestly, like, you know, that's the kind of dude he's like portraying in like his all his old school films, like a guy that's like, you know, like kind of like the law, but you know, at the same time like type of vigilante, like kind of, you know, going about in that way too. But I gotta ask you, what's up with this Rocky montage you got going on with like OG Dolph Lundgren and Stallone?
I got Rocky 4 going on right now, dude.
It's real.
There you go.
It's a training montage.
It's a training montage, man.
Where he goes to Russia.
That's right, man. I love that one. But dude, speaking of which, okay, Battle of the Underground, or if you will, B-class action star. Who's gonna win? Dolph Lundgren or Michael Dudikoff?
Honestly, you already know what I'm gonna say. American Ninja all the way.
I knew you would go that way.
Because he has just so much versatility. Like, you know, he's a ninja martial arts. Also, he has, you know, it's American, you know, he has American fighting style. With Dolph Lundgren, I feel like he's just so limited to your regular, like, typical, like, action star. You know what I mean? Like, he was actually the old school Punisher in the first Punisher movie.
That's right. A lot of people don't know that. I think I might be the only person I actually know, well, I guess you would be too, rented the old school Punisher movie.
Not even that. I saw when I was like 10 years old. Had to be. It was like a rerun on like Channel 5 or something.
I was like 13 or 12 and I rented it. I used to be a big fan of the Punisher comic book. Shout out to Marvel. They never do the Punisher right. I always feel like, or not that they don't do it right, I feel like whenever it comes out, it flops.
It's okay. Like, honestly, another movie that came out back in the day that they remade another one of, because like I guess, you know, for sure they had to, because it ties into the whole Avengers, was Captain America. There was an old Captain America movie.
There was.
Red Skull and everything like that.
You're like the only person in the world other than me who would know this stuff. That's why I love you, dog, because you just like, you know all this random piece of like movie trivia from the day.
But yeah, just like that movie was dope, but then like when they remade it, like they kind of gave everything like the backstory of it. They, you know, all the little things, like, you know, how like they have the Howling Commandos in there, the little troop that Nick Fury was in charge of, like all those like random like dudes, like the guy with like the little like mustache, like like he was in that movie. like there's a bunch of other dudes, and I was just like, damn, like little bits and pieces, you know what I mean? Like I think there's another Captain America movie coming out. I want to say, maybe not.
Well, there was one that just came out like last year, I think.
Yeah, because I think like because that guy that died, Bucky or whatever,
yeah,
he becomes like a bad guy kind of, or like a kind of like a vigilante type of dude,
right?
Winter Soldier. But yeah, other than that, dude, let's talk kicks.
All right, man. Yeah, give me your word. Give me your opinion. What's coming out right now that you are really feeling?
Honestly, lately, other than like, you know, all the Jordan heat coming out, I've seen, you know, a lot of pictures online on the blogs, really dope stuff.
Yeah.
The thing that caught my eye, like, legitimately, is the Nike Free Powerline Olympic colorways. Have you seen them?
Yes.
I know you've seen them.
Yes.
Oh my god. I don't know, the gold and the red, it just pops really, really good. Then I know they have like another color, it's like black, and like a kind of like, you know, like Roy G. Biv type of color scheme on the laces. Like that one, honestly, like I put on the regular ones inside the store. Get them. They're honestly, if you love Nike Frees, Nike Free Powerline is just another like boom, another like, you know, cop real quick. Like gotta get those. Other than that, I've been seeing a lot of dope Nike runners like Safaris. Have been pretty dope.
Safaris been
the ones that you got, the black and burgundy ones with the laces. I still can't get over the laces. Like that's a GR. Like it comes with it. Like
I know. That one for real. Safari's fresh, but those laces is like what sold me on it. Yeah, it totally made. I almost bought that off a UK website before it released in the States. I thought, I know, I thought it was totally like gonna be like a Great Britain release, but yeah, then it came out here. I was like, good, save myself some money in shipping.
And one of my other favorite silhouettes came through the shop too. Air Max 1 in like the Olympic colorway, like the white navy with the gym. Those are dope.
I just dropped the video today for that.
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. And the Currents, we got the Nike Air Currents in the black and orange colorway.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at that. I hope we get the black and infrared pairing because honestly, Currents is a really dope Nike runner.
Video for that drops tomorrow.
Nice. And that's all the stuff that came before this, right?
Yeah.
The Nike Air Legacy.
That's super
Keep
fresh.
it again with the suede.
By the way, are you rocking the published pants?
Published pants, you know, I've been rocking these
Jogger
ever since
fit.
I got them. Hopefully, you know, I get some more in for the fall, winter.
Very fresh, dude.
But yeah.
I'm liking it. I'm digging it.
Sick.
There you go. Real quick, before I jet, just give it to me. One word answer. No, one word answer plus 2 sentences. All right. Who would win? Chuck Norris?
Ooh.
Or Brandon Lee? Rest in peace.
Oh, man. Honestly, if you said Bruce Lee, I would have just said Bruce Lee straight up. Seeing like you know, rest in peace Brandon Lee, you know what I mean? Seeing his just like, you know, portfolio of like stuff he's been putting out. You know, The Crow was bad. Don't get me wrong, The Crow was bad as heck.
Rapid Fire.
That one was good too. Honestly,
that's my favorite.
Like, I give it up to him too, but like nobody's gonna be like Bruce Lee. Like as much as you think you can emulate his style and like his whole demeanor, like his skill, it's totally unmatched. But on this one, I would have to give it to Chuck Norris's Roundhouse kicks.
Chuck Norris?
Yeah. They're vicious. You ever seen Walker, Texas Ranger?
Dude, not only did I see Walker, Texas Ranger, last year when I went to Italy, it was on every freaking day in Italian.
I would have watched it.
So we were watching it at night when we came home.
I know that there's a part in the intro where he does like a crazy like roundhouse kick and he's wearing like his Ranger outfit. He's wearing like the cowboy hat, the little like Italian thing. And he's wearing like some like studded like cowboy boots straight up. He kicks some guy, roundhouse kicks some guy, and like the guy flies through a glass window, shatters it. I'm just like, man, that's power, yo. Like,
or on the real quick.
Yeah.
Back in like 1989 or something like that, Chuck Norris came over to my neighbor's house for dinner.
Did you stare?
No, they didn't invite me over. He came in a limo. Yeah. See, what happened was our neighbor owned a restaurant, and they were filming Delta Force 2, and so they used the restaurant in a scene where somebody's being thrown through a window, and I think Chuck Norris did it. So anyhow, my neighbor invited him over for dinner. Damn. So I wasn't invited. They showed me a picture of him over at their house.
Like, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, I know. And he was wearing that like bolo tie. He was wearing the bolo tie, and he had some gelled back hair and the, you know, Chuck Norris beard. But I gotta disagree with you on one quick point. It's your opinion, so, you know, I respect and appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I might go Brandon Lee.
Others will.
That's just me.
Yeah,
That's just me.
Of course.
I know Brandon Lee doesn't have as much of a body of work to compare his moves to, say, Chuck Norris's moves, but I do remember this, and not to say this doesn't have any bearing on the decision, but back in the day, like way back in the day when he was alive, one critic said, and this is before Jet Li and all those other guys came out, they said Brandon Lee was the closest to coming like his father, if you will. Some people said the only thing was he lacked the charisma of Bruce Lee.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not to say Brandon Lee wasn't charismatic, but Bruce Lee kind of had just that it factor, if you will. And Bruce Lee was kind of the first, if you will, of his generation. And exactly.
The kind of like, you know, person he was, like, cause dude, you watch interviews and like, he just has like that thing about him, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, you can't even like tell he's a fighter, but you know, like, there's something about this cat, like,
true.
There's something, what's up with him? It's crazy. He had some wild style back then too.
That's how it be. And yeah, dog, I'm gonna jet on this one. Leave it for another one. Glad we did a video. It's been a long time. Matty T, words of advice, giving it to you. Next time, give everybody some words on sneakerheads and love. We'll save it for next time.
Just make sure y'all follow the team on Instagram and Twitter, and stay easy.
What?